Today I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE MCQs question paper of 2024. So let's start with question number 1. That is, in which row are the quantities correctly categorized into scalar quantities and vector quantities? So first column consists on scalar quantities and second column this is consistent on vector quantities. So let's start with option A, mass and energy. Both are scalar quantities. Weight and acceleration. Weight is a force, pull of earth. So weight is a vector quantity and acceleration is also a vector quantity. So it is right. I think option A is the best answer, but we will check other option also. Gravitational field strength and time. Gravitational field is a vector and time is a scalar. So it is wrong. No need to check other column. Option C, speed and momentum. Speed is a scalar, but momentum is a vector. So vector quantity is added in scalar quantities column. So it is, C option is also wrong. D option, distance and energy. Distance and energy are scalar quantities, but now we check other the vector column, velocity and temperature. Velocity is a vector and temperature is a scalar. So this option is also wrong. So the best option for answer is A. Next MCQs, which name is given to the quantity of matter? So quantity of matter is described by mass. So best option is B. Next question number 3. Our body is moved from place X to place Y where the gravitational field strength is different. The gravitational field strength is different on different planets. So X and Y are two different planets. What happened to its mass and its weight due to move? So planet to planet mass will remain same and weight will be changed because W is equal to mg. Mass will be constant. So planet to planet value of G gravitational field strength is changing, so weight will also change. So what will be the best option? Option A is mass changes, weight changes. This is wrong. Option B, mass changes. This is also wrong. Option C and D are close because in both C and D, mass is same. But we look on weight, where the weight is changing, in which option weight is changing. So C option, weight is changing, and in D option, weight is same. So the best option for answer is C. Next, question number 4. The mass of object is 2.5 kg. The volume of object is 480 centimeter cube. What is the density of object? So density of object is consist on mass divided by volume. So answer is given in gram per centimeter cube. You can watch all the 4 options are given in gram per centimeter cube. So first of all, we will convert our initial value of mass, which is given in kg. We will convert it in gram. So mass is 2.5 kg. We will replace the kilo by 100 gram. 2.5 multiplied by 100,000, sorry, 1 gram. So answer will be 2500 gram. So now we will use this mass 2500 gram in formula to calculate the density. So 25 density is equal to 2500 gram divided by volume 480 centimeter cube. So if you divide it 250 2500 by 480, answer will come, I think, 5.2 gram per centimeter cube. So the best option is B. Next, question number 5. Four objects each have two forces acting on them. Which object is in equilibrium? Equilibrium means when an object is in equilibrium, the net force on object and the net moment of force will be zero. So we will check one by one all these options. First of all, I'm going to check option D. Both forces are acting toward on the right side, object will rotate toward left. So it is not in equilibrium. In option C, two forces, 1 Newton and 1 Newton are acting on the left side. This object will rotate toward right. So net force is not zero on this object. So it is also wrong. In option B, it is little bit close to our answer because two forces are acting in opposite direction, so net force will be zero. But moment of force, torque, is not zero because this is the center of gravity of object. So these two forces rotate the object anti-clockwise. Sorry, clockwise. So net torque is not zero. Net torque is not zero. So this object is not in equilibrium. So option A is the best answer because net force is also zero and the net torque is also zero on this object. So this is best answer. Next, question number 6. A ball of mass M falls vertically and hits a ground surface. Its speed on hitting the surface is v1 and it rebounds vertically upwards with velocity v2. What is the change in momentum? So when an object is rebound, its velocity is v2, mass is m, so momentum will be, final momentum will be mv2. So when object is moving, hitting the ground with velocity v1 and mass m1. If we are taking the velocity v2 positive, then v1 will be negative. So initial momentum will be minus mv1. Change in momentum is equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. So what is final momentum? M v2 minus into minus m1 v1. So it will become m1 v2 plus m1 v1. So now we will take m1 as a common. So it becomes v1 plus v2. So this is the best. C option is the answer. Next, question number 7. A stone is dropped from a tall tower and falls a distance of 50 meters to the ground. The stone has a mass of 3 kg. At which speed does the stone hit the ground? So object will move under the free fall acceleration. So acceleration is constant, which is g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So Newton equation of motion will be applicable to this problem. So third law of Newton equation will be applicable on this problem to solve. When stone is dropped from a tall tower, means when we drop, its initial velocity is zero. Vi initial velocity is zero, and it cover a distance 50 meter, which is s is equal to 50 meter. G value is 9.8 meter per second, acceleration due to gravity. And next, our final, when it hit the ground, it will be the final velocity, Vf, because when it moves downward, its velocity goes on increasing by each second 9.8 meter per second. So when it hit the ground, it will be the final speed. So we will use Newton's third equation of motion, which is 2as is equal to vf square minus vi square. 2 is a constant number. On the place of a, we will use acceleration due to gravity g. So put the values here. 2 into 9.8. Displacement is 50. Distance is 50 meters. Is equal to vf. We have to find it. Vi is 0. So Vi is 0. We can eliminate this term. So we will multiply 2 by 9.8 and 50. Answer will come 980, I think. So, yes, 980 VF square. And VF is equal, the value of VF will be 81 point something meter per second. This is the final velocity with which it hit the ground. So best option is B. Next, question number 8. A coal-fired power station generate electricity. Coal is burned and energy is released is used to boil water. The steam from the water makes the generator move and this produce electricity, which raw gives the name of the energy store in the coal and energy store the moving generator. So in the coal, we have chemical energy, and to run a generator, we need kinetic energy. So B is the best option. Next. A man puts some ice into a glass of water on a warm day. After a short time, he noticed that ice disappear and that water droplets appear on the outside of the glass. Which two changes of state are taking place? When ice melts, it is a melting, and on the outside of glass, water droplets are formed due to evaporation. So droplet formation of drops is condensation. So this is condensation and melting. So B is the best option. Next, question number 10. The gas of volume is 20 centimeters is trapped inside a container by a piston. The piston is pushed to the right. This is the piston. And the volume of the gas decreases to 100 centimeters square, means become half as compared to previous reading 200. The temperature of the gas remains constant. Which raw state the effect that has on the kinetic energy of the gas particle and the force per unit area. Force per unit area is known as pressure. So we can also say that pressure exerted by the particle colliding with inside walls of the container. So according to kinetic theory, kinetic energy is directly proportional to temperature. So temperature is constant, so kinetic energy will be constant. So kinetic energy will stay same, means C and D are the best, will be one will be the best option from C and D. So now we will check pressure. Force per unit area is known as pressure. What changes will occur when volume of gas decreases? According to Boyle law, volume of a gas is inversely proportional to absolute pressure if keep the temperature constant. So volume when become half, then pressure will become double. So pressure will become double, force per unit area is pressure, and kinetic energy stays same because of temperature is constant. So C is the best option. So today we have solved 10 MCQs question. In next video, we will solve next MCQs. Now the time duration of this video has become a little bit larger. So now we are going to end this video. If you are new, then subscribe, like, and comment, and give and share with your friend. Okay, wish you all the best.